Hey lab partners! Today we're going to learn about lightning and thunderstorms. Even though you might consider thunderstorms to be pretty common, they're actually considered dangerous natural disasters. Every second there are about 100 lightning strikes all around the world, and the average American has about a 1 in 5,000 chance of being struck by lightning. These can have disastrous effects, so today we're going to look at what lightning storms are, how they're formed, what types of lightning there are, and more. You might think of lightning and thunderstorms as a general topic, but there are actually many different categories and types of lightning. Before we can understand these, however, we need to know why lightning strikes. Lightning striking is actually a very complicated process, but we can simplify it into basic terms. When there's something negatively charged and something positively charged, science says that a current will connect them. This is exactly what happens when lightning strikes. The Earth has a positive charge, and the bottom of clouds have a negative charge, so they're connected with a bolt of electricity between the ground and the cloud. All you really need to remember is that lightning strikes when a bolt of electricity connects these opposite charges. Now that we have a basic understanding of how lightning is caused, we should learn about the different variations and types of lightning that there are. Get ready, because there's a lot. All lightning can be categorized as either natural or artificially initiated. Natural lightning occurs between clouds in the sky, while artificially initiated lightning occurs between man-made objects like planes and clouds. Now, we can look at some other types of lightning that are beneath these two headers. The first type of lightning we'll learn about is called cloud-to-ground lightning. Cloud-to-ground lightning occurs between, you guessed it, clouds and the ground. The bottom of the cloud sends a current down to the earth in a zigzag shape called a step ladder. Step ladders are invisible, and each step of the ladder is about 50 meters apart. When this ladder reaches the ground, electricity begins to flow through it, causing the lightning that you see. Cloud-to-ground lightning often strikes tall things, but why? Keep in mind that each lightning bolt has to pass through any air between the earth and the cloud, which causes some resistance. Because of this, it's easier for lightning to strike tall things like steeples, tall buildings, and trees that have less distance between the bottom of the cloud and themselves. That's why you often see connections between tall things and clouds, like in this picture. There's also sheet lightning, also known as intra-cloud lightning. This is lightning that occurs inside of the cloud and lights up the bottom. Another type of lightning is known as heat lightning. The idea of heat lightning is pretty simple. It's simply lightning that is too far away to hear. Usually you'd hear thunder when the lightning hits the ground, but heat lightning is so far in the distance that you're unable to hear any sounds at all. There's also cloud-to-cloud lightning, which is the natural lightning that we were talking about earlier. Cloud-to-cloud lightning connects different clouds through the air. Amazingly, lightning isn't the only thing that thunderstorm clouds produce. They also produce electrical phenomena known as Transient Luminous Events, or TLEs. There are 3 types of TLEs: red sprites, elves, and blue jets. Red sprites are carrot, jellyfish, or column-shaped, red in color, and occur about 60 miles above a thundercloud. Blue jets are another type of TLE. These are cone-shaped blue bursts that come out of the thunderclouds and disappear about 30 miles above. Finally, there's a type of TLE known as an elf. Elves are greenish-colored disks that can be up to 300 miles wide. You could see one in the middle of this picture. Unfortunately, scientists don't know very much about TLEs. Nonetheless, they're very cool and just another interesting thing that comes with thunderstorms. Lightning might not seem as dangerous as other natural disasters like tornadoes, but it actually is. Being struck by lightning kills more people every year than both hurricanes and tornadoes, for a total of about 2,000 people dead. Let's look at some of the ways that dangers of lightning storms can affect people, animals, and plants. Lightning can strike people, which leaves them with scars, lesions, burns, and other painful effects. 1 in 10 people who are struck by lightning will die, usually of a heart attack. It can also put people at risk by destroying homes, polluting the air after starting forest fires, and more. Lightning can start forest fires, which can burn down forests and other similar places, leaving animals with no habitats. Forest fires caused by lightning can kill many plants, and they can take a long time to regrow. Lightning also vaporizes water inside of trees when it strikes them, causing them to blow apart. These are all terrible, but thankfully there are ways to prevent disasters arising from these strikes. One tool that scientists use to monitor lightning is known as the National Lightning Detection Network. This network uses satellites to gather information on location, time, polarity, and amplitude of each strike, and then send it to a control center where it can be cataloged and tracked, as well as used for estimates and other information. This is available to anyone in 48 of the 50 United States for viewing, and is a useful resource to keep tabs on lightning near you. Scientists sometimes also use lightning mapping arrays. Lightning mapping arrays create three-dimensional structures of how a lightning bolt is formed and where it has struck, so that scientists can better understand how lightning forms and what it's doing. The Geostationary Lightning Mapper is a futuristic technology that scientists hope will soon be installed on satellites to better predict lightning damage. This tool will track all sorts of information about lightning in order to help scientists better predict whether or not some storms will intensify, how large they will get, and more. Finally, scientists use the OKLMA, which is short for Oklahoma Lightning Mapping Array, to track information about lightning in a similar way. Experts hope that this technology will allow them to make connections between lightning strikes and natural disasters like tornadoes and hurricanes to see how they relate to each other, as well as offer better estimates and predictions by forecasters to give people more warning of severe weather storms. Like lightning mapping arrays, this too helps scientists understand lightning structure. Today we learned what a lightning storm is, what types of lightning there are, what TLEs are, how they are caused, why lightning storms are dangerous, how we can prevent and track them, and more. Now go, with your newfound knowledge of thunderstorms and lightning, and remember, science is cool!